Regarding what we're doing, what we're working for, a lot of service members have come forward and have proven that there is decorated, intense, highly skilled service that is being under attack or that is being lost under this policy. In regards to the loudest claim of a detriment to unit cohesion, since 1992, prior to the implementation of the policy, there has never been a single piece of research that will support them in that this is a detriment to unit cohesion. Every report that's ever been done, used by us or our allies in implementing a non-discrimination policy, has proven that this is not a detriment to unit cohesion. This fight probably cannot be won on a gay rights issue alone. There's just too many people who fundamentally won't care. But we have the political power, we have the national polling, and we have a climate that will allow for it. This country, if you can't get people to care on the civil rights issue, then there's a good chance you can get a large demographic of people to care on the economic issue. They are personally impacted by the economic crisis, and you tell them $363 million to implement the policy or to keep the policy, they're not going to be in favor of that. And if that doesn't do it for them, then you have an entire demographic that is that is touched personally by national security due to their own service and their families. You tell them that we lose another 14,000 service members, and that's where you get them. So we just happen to be in a place where there's all these elements that are starting to demonstrate the large and expansive impact that Don't Ask, Don't Tell has on our straight, gay, and just the average American in this country. So people ask me, what do you want out of this for yourself? And for me, nothing. I'm not in the Middle East anymore. I'm not in Bahrain. I'm not exposed to this kind of abuse anymore. Therefore, all that matters to me are those who are still serving. For me, it's to see at the end of my education to continue my military career. And I think we all accept that, is that he really couldn't come in fighting the military without having any grounds to stand on himself as a veteran. And we also see that he could have walked away from his campaign promises in that in pretty much in 1 year, he hadn't reiterated that promise as the commander-in-chief and as the president. So he could have walked away from the promise to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell, because it's not a promise he's made as president, it's a promise he made as a candidate. But he chose at the HRC dinner to do that, to commit himself, and to commit himself to a timetable, because he's not promised that second term. So now we see it in the near future.